In this video, number 1, the Sahara Forest Project. 2, why should you care? Agriculture has damaged half the land, which has turned into desert conditions. It's our food. So let's grow what grows in the desert, Halofítas. Number 3, I will show you other successful deserts turned green. 4, what type of plant thrives in those environments? Who is already eating that? Many people. Is it weird? Not really.
Salicornia is a superfood packed with vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that offer lasting health benefits.
Here we go. First, Sahara Forest Project. Norway's Prince Haakon visited the Sahara Forest Project, where they are using halophytes to green the desert and seawater to build greenhouses.
It's very interesting the way they approach that, from taking water in and using that salty water to have these greenhouses and also produce algae, produce food, and create the ecosystem that's not in this dry area already.
And in a greenhouse like this, where you use salt water to first cool the air and then humidify it, and then take some of that humidity and produce fresh water from it, and then you can grow any kind of cash crop, really. This is barley, and it's one of several crops that we are trying out in these areas. When we have used the salt water in the greenhouse, it reaches a higher concentration of salt. And then we take it outside over these hedges. It's a wall of cardboard with a lot of small holes in it, and up on top here is salt water dripping down. And when the hot desert air blows into this, it happens evaporation. So fresh water evaporates out of the salt water, and that is a process that demands energy, so the air becomes cooler and more humid.
Since 1999, Carl Hodges already created a Salicornia farm in Africa.
With post-larval shrimp and Salicornia seed, he gathered a few people who had worked on his previous projects, and within a year had the evidence to prove the site could sustain a shrimp crop, field crops, and what Carl says is most important, the people of Eritrea were ready to work and build a new industry. Seawater Farms Eritrea. In 2 years, there was a productive 1,000-hectare farm with seed harvests, mangrove forests, a ton of shrimp a week being flown to Europe, and another 6 tons weekly in the pipeline. This was an extraordinary success for Eritrea.
Samphire, a tasty and nutritious vegetable. Other names are sea asparagus, sea beans, glasswort, pickleweed. It belongs to the genus Salicornia.
We're just going to add the samphire to that. And it cooks so quickly, you'll see it take minutes, 2 minutes at the most. So straight in with the samphire. And you can see it's starting to wilt now. One of the other names for this is sea asparagus, and the reason being is that you can see these little spears look like tiny asparagus spears. This lovely green, succulent veg that we've got here. So you can see after a couple of minutes that samphire is already cooked, so I'm now going to put it straight onto our plate. And then lay those lovely prawns just on top of that.
In powder form, it is used as a salt substitute.
Brings you a healthy, plant-based salt substitute, making it a game changer for your kitchen. Our salts are all natural, with 50% low sodium versus common salt.
There are many solutions to help world hunger and climate change, but this one needs more attention. It is cheaper and faster. Can we grow more samphire where nothing else grows?